Everybody sing that shit.
What up, guys? It's your boy Newteddyera, and today I'm very excited. I'm coming at you with a new segment that I will be starting, and what it is taking like a tier 3 or tier 2 deck, or a deck that a lot of people may not really think that is good, and the segment is called Competitive or Bust. And like this first segment, this episode, we're gonna be talking about rank 10 trains, okay? And what we're going to be doing is like a 3-part series per deck. And is what I do is I play the deck. I build the deck, and it'll be the first draft. Then we'll tweak it with the comments, what people think, things like that. Then we'll go into episode 2, make the changes, test with it, see how it goes. And then the last part is episode 3 of this will be like a dual video. And can it match up with the meta, which is the current meta right now at this moment of this video is Pure Zoo, Draco, True Draco, and stuff like that. Those are our top decks right now. So can this deck compete? And first, I'm going to start off with a real quick deck profile. I hope you guys do enjoy. And let me know if you think certain cards should come out. And let's start talking in the comments section and make the changes for episode 2. Usually I'm trying to make this a week-long series. So I hope you guys do enjoy. And guess what? Check out the deck profile. All right, guys, here we go. We have 3 Express Knights. 3 of the Heavy Freight card. This card is when our Earth Machine type monster is normal or special. You can special summon this from your hand. And when this card is detached as a material, you could pop a card on the field. So that has a real good synergy with the extra deck with what we'll be making. 3 Ruffian Rail cards. This guy, you usually summon this out of the Switchyard because at the end phase you get a search for it. So it has good synergy. Yeah, it's a level 4, but it turns into a level 10 to make a rank 10. Those are the trains. There's only 9 of them. Alright. Then I play 2 Exodios. Exodios for me is really good because we play the Shadal engine in this very first variant. And what this does, it puts all the Shadals back into your deck and you can reuse it. So in theory, you never really deck out. Alright. 2 Shadal Hedgehogs. 1 Dragon. 2 Squamata, of course. Squamata is the best one right now. Being able to just set the card and pop a card. And also with Dragon being able to return a card. Those are really good effects right now. And then this, when it goes to the grave, you can is a Foolish Burial for monsters. And then the last 2 Shadow cards are Beast. Beast is really good because what it is a +1 in theory. And if you do flip it, then it's pretty good because you draw 2, discard 1. 2 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, and 1 Max C. Again, this is my real quick rough draft of it, and I want you guys to talk in the comments section with me that I'll also be talking to you guys to make this deck better. And then once we get a couple comments and things like that, we'll be making a second episode. Switchyard is the main card for your deck. Discard a card, or when you normal summon or special summon a level 10, you get to special summon the Ruffian Rail card out the deck, and then it becomes a level 10, and then that will make you get into your rank 10 plays. But you do not get to give your opponent any battle damage that turn, but that's fine because you want to see this first turn. And after that, you could just do the discard effect, discard a card in your hand, add a rank 10 monster to your hand. And then since that's the main card of the deck, you need to run 3 terraformings to get that card out the deck ASAP. 3 Shadal Fusion. I was going to play the quick play one, but with 3 Shadow fusions. Once you see one, you just keep recycling it, really. So double twin twister, to get over the back row and clean it up and then just attack for game. I feel like it's really good. Mass removal, of course, for Trident, things like that. So Soul Charge, that's a broken card in this deck. And Foolish Burial, which this is really any Shadow. Then we play 3 Caller the Haunted. And then the last card for the 40th card is Skill Drain. Skill Drain is really good in the meta right now. Unless Masterpiece is on board, you know, that it's unaffected by traps. But other than that, this is really, really good. Shuts off Trident, things like that. So unless they do a quick on the resolution of this, you know, Trident effect to pop it, then yeah, that's different. But 40 cards. Now let's go into the extra deck, which is number 81 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Super Dora. This is the one you really go into the most. 3200 attack, 4000 defense, and it's like a Fell Grant. So you can sit on this card, unless the only thing that this loses to this deck is Kaijus. But if you get scared of Kaijus, you know, you shouldn't be playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now, because Kaijus are good, don't get me wrong. They're one of the greatest engines. But these could run over the Kaijus. And sometimes if they give you certain Kaijus, you could use them for different things. So, yeah. Alright. And then Super Dreadnought, Rail Cannon, Gustav Max. This guy just wins you game. You burn them for 2,000, then you swing for 3,000. That's 5,000 damage with one card. And usually when you make him, you know, you're really in a good lead because you have the Super Dora on board. We play of course, the Spiders. Spiders are amazing right now. They're really good. You start off with Pain Gainer. I mean, this guy, the Tarantula. Then you go into Pain Gainer. And then you go into 7 Sins. Once you make 7 Sins, you're in a real good place right now. This guy is Super Dimension Robot Galaxy Destroyer. Imagine writing this on your deck list. But this guy is really good. Destroys all, is like a heavy storm. And again, he's 5,000 attack. So this just clears the back row. But usually you just make him because he's a body. So, yeah. Sky Palace. Again, just because it's a body. And then 2 Windows. I like the 2 Windows because 2 Windows is real good against the meta right now, especially against Zoo. This is like a 1 card out to it. So, and if this does leave the field, you get to get the fusion back to your hand. And then the main card, you go into the extra deck as a fusion. Shikanaga. This is the card that made the deck really good. It was real obvious to play it. It's a machine and is a rank 10, a level 10, and is a Earth. So it's good with the field spell, and it helps you make Super Dora, and that's what you make. These are the 2 cards you make the most in this deck. So that's the main deck and the extra. Tell me what you guys think of the deck. Try it out. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Let's talk about this deck, see if there's anything that we can change in there. Now, I know certain cards could go in here, like the Kaijus. Jikateru, I think it is, the 3300 attack monster. He's a level 10 machine. So he also goes good with this. Kaijus, of course. So, I don't know. Tell me what you think of this, because, of course, when you have Jikateru in this deck, you can summon on your board and give your opponent, like, the Gamma Seal or something smaller. And I know other good stuff to put in here are the Solemn Brigade, just to stop your opponent, but it does slow down the deck. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section. Tell me if we should change anything. And remember, we're Team Hit'em, and history is what we're making. Peace.